Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
Was a noise from somewhere deep. We heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near. Taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break. Singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired, a song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed. Share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. 'Cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Oh, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show. Today's word of the day is bikini.
Oh my God.
Do you know why?
Why?
It's going to seem like 105 degrees out today.
I heard up in Seattle it's like 102.
Well, there is a danger
Matthew's
of
a mouse.
125 in the center states, but it's going to be 105 degrees. And the words of today is bikini, and for some reason, I'm not allowed to say that.
You can say bikini, you just can't say the rest of what you said.
I said people should wear bikini.
You're going to wear a bikini?
Yes.
No.
A one-piecey.
No, that's not a bikini then. That's a bathing suit.
If they sell one-piece bikini.
No, that means they're going to bikini things I do not want to be seeing.
How many bikinis you own?
You got to
Right, so you wouldn't know what a one-piece bikini is. And the disclaimer comes out.
And there he is. They're all
Right
ready
on
to rock and roll.
time. I gotta tell you, I don't understand why the word bikini gets a disclaimer.
It's not. It's just what comes next after the word bikini. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday, Bruku.
First of all, do you know this is a gang sign in LA?
Oh, God.
Oh yes.
Okay, we're just.
You know what this is in? You know what this is in LA? No, it don't matter. You know what this is in LA?
What?
Bikini.
Good morning. Maybe sideways. Maybe we can have like our own kind of sign language.
This is
Maybe
worse. This is the East Coast.
That's West Coast.
West Coast. Just
He's
saying.
already had a disclaimer up for the day, so we're off to a good start. Bikini.
It isn't fair. I'm not allowed to say the word bikini. It's going to be 105 degrees because I said that today's dress code should be bikinis because it's going to be very warm.
Actually, we were talking about our music for tomorrow, the theme of, and Baxton said 80s, and somehow you said 1800s.
1800.
1800s.
What would you wear for the 1800s?
Like armor, and you can bring a sword in. You can like the jester.
How come he
Freddie
doesn't
can
get
be
that
the-
whole thing on
That's
the
not
bottom?
inappropriate.
Freddie can be the jester. Like
Freddie could be the jester.
And you can be like the queen, the knight. I'll be the people will be the knight, the peasants, and it'll be great.
Peasants, and he don't get a disclaimer for using the
No,
word
he
peasants?
doesn't because you're saying.
How is that a bad
bikinis.
word?
Peasants is like derogatory.
Poor.
That's not nice.
The people are poor.
Yeah, you can't call
People should not
peasants.
be poor, but they
People
were
are
called
peanuts.
In the
peasants.
1800s, that's what.
And that's not considered bad.
Do you think they would go back and change all the verbiage, like kings, queen, peasants? Like now you can't say master bedroom anymore either.
You
So
see?
It seems like
Why
we got to
not?
go. Why not? Because it's derogatory towards the times of slavery. It's now called a primary bedroom.
Yeah, but when people
Wow.
do tours of their house.
And peasants is allowed, but master
Well,
bedroom
that's what I'm
is not.
saying. I wonder if we're going to go back and change history vernacular. And
We're going to change all the words. There
I
won't be
just
any words
know-
left.
I just know on like house kind of. I can't even think of the word. Okay, come back to me. I lost my train of
House what?
House party?
thought. No.
A bedroom? A house? A primary?
Okay, for example, Fixer Upper. Have you seen that?
A fixer-upper?
Like those kinds of shows.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When they do tours of the houses and they say this is the master bedroom.
They're supposed to not say that anymore.
But this is my point. You can't say master bedroom.
You can't say a
but
lot
you
of
can
things
say
anymore.
peasant. I don't get it. Peasant is much worse than master bedroom
Interesting.
because there used to be master and minor and children's bedrooms
There was a minor too?
for kids between baby and adult.
Like a teen?
Yeah, like a
Really?
teen room. Yeah, I don't get it. Look at this one. She's trying to figure out the door.
She's trying to get a good backdrop, I think is what
Somebody
she's
put a
trying to get.
camera on her. So anyway, I don't think we're going to have any more words left because everything seems to be offensive.
Speaking of offensive, look at military shirt. I got to tell you, I think Michael Scott is probably one of the most offensive people, but yet everyone thinks he's funny.
Who's Michael Scott? The guy on the right?
You don't
Yeah,
know who
Steve
Michael
Carell.
Scott is?
I can't stand that guy.
He's offensive, right?
No, he's not funny.
But yet it's people think he's so funny.
Michael Scott isn't the actor though. Michael Scott
Is a character, right?
What is the name of the actor?
Steve Carell.
Oh, okay, him I know.
Remember 40-Year-Old Virgin? And they pull the wax hair?
No, that's the guy on the left.
Yes. The
I'm
guy
talking
on the
about the guy
right
on the
is
right.
Dwayne. I don't know his name. Dwight?
His real name is like Rain
Man.
Rain Wilson.
He's not funny. I gotta tell you, the guy on the right. The guy on the left is hilarious.
You think Steve Carell's
Oh
hilarious?
yeah, he's done a lot of movies and I laugh.
Have you even seen The Office?
You guys watch The Office. I don't find The Office funny.
Entire show.
What?
Dwight is amazing.
Talking to your mic.
What
is wrong
the
with
main
you?
I think people
character?
could totally reinvent The Office. Like your
Yeah.
movie wars could be like the next Office.
Okay.
Don't you think? Ooh-ah.
Say
Ooh-ah.
something.
Ooh-ah. He doesn't say anything. I'm telling you, he doesn't say anything.
Cheech and Chong.
I said to him the other day, I go, does
Cheech
military talk?
and Chong.
He's Silent Bob.
Oh, that's the other one,
Yeah.
Silent Bob.
He does head
Silent Bob.
nods.
Silent Bob. You want to be Silent Bob?
Sure.
Those two guys drove me crazy.
He
One
doesn't
guy
say
would
hello.
nod and smoke cigarettes, and the other guy wouldn't stop talking.
You now call him Matthew.
I call him anything. Hey,
Really?
Matthew.
And Katie says, you don't even know his name. How'd you come up with Matthew? His name's Daniel. He was trying to say military, and then Matthew came out.
That's what happened.
But
They
it
had
was
me all
close.
confused. I was like all over the place.
That's what happens without your glasses.
It happened with old age. What happened to my glasses? I can't hear now.
Did you bring? That was cute. That was fun. That whole little swap there. Did you bring them in?
Apparently not.
I don't think you brought them in.
So I gotta go get me a pair
Maybe
of
they're at your house.
$25
Maybe you left them
glasses.
at the radio station. You were there late last
No,
night.
I had them.
Where?
I don't know. Stop asking me where. If I knew where, I would have them.
Happy
Probably
Wednesday,
home.
everyone. What do you got going on?
Positivity.
Alana, what flavors this morning?
What the hell's she eating?
Her cereal bar.
My God.
This morning's breakfast was brought to you by Nature Valley soft baked muffin bars, apple cinnamon flavor.
Oh, those are good too. I used to live on the, what were they called, Benvitas or something?
Oh, those are crunchy.
The crunchy ones. Do
I
you like
used to
the
buy
soft
the
ones?
This
box.
one is soft. It's made with real fruit and whole grain.
Do you like soft or crunchy better
For
in a
what?
breakfast bar?
I
Be
just like
specific.
food. I like eggs and bacon, the things you shouldn't eat.
Baxton, he loved your tuna yesterday. There's still some in the fridge.
Well,
Who
thank
made
you.
that?
Bailey did.
Ritz crackers in there.
It looked like a lot was going on yesterday.
There was
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
going on yesterday.
Interesting day.
It looked interesting.
And
That's
he
how I
made
would
these
describe it.
tomato things.
Bruschetta, yeah.
And with the cheese. And what was the thing underneath it? The cru-
Crostini.
The crostini.
Yeah, and a bit
Where'd
of
you
corn
get that?
basil.
Where'd you get that?
Where'd I get it?
Where'd you get the
Grocery store.
crostini? You
Publix?
bought it in?
Yeah, Publix.
That was the most amazing thing. And then your tomatoes got hits all over the place.
We're up to
Everybody wants.
3,000 hits on your tomato stirring.
Unbelievable.
People like the weirdest things. You're up to like 22,000 on cutting the cake. Do you remember when you told me you had all these hits when you and the girls were like smiling? She got 22,000 for cutting her cake. I know. Your
What do you
second
do-
one was 6,000.
What do you do with your hair?
It's
when
from
you do
Schitt's
that?
Creek. If you watched
Who's
it.
Creek?
Shit.
Schitt's Creek.
You shouldn't say that. Where's the
No,
banner?
it's spelled it's spelled
It's a
SCHITTS.
Is that a word?
It's the name of the show. It's the
Banner.
You guys like that
Schitt's
show?
think
Do
I
you
would
find that
just-
show funny? What's the guy's name? Who's the?
Are you kidding me?
It's not my type of humor.
Who's the one? Who's
What
the,
kind of
the
humor
guy? The star. I
You
can't think
just
of his
changed the
name.
disclaimer
In what show?
to say
Schitt's Creek.
Katie.
Oh, I've never seen it.
It's Eugene Levy and his son, right? I forget his son's name.
What
Wait,
kind
you
of
know
humor?
Wait, who?
You know Eugene Levy?
No.
Oh, Dan Levy.
Dan Levy, that's his son.
Yeah, and they're actually a father and son on the
Okay.
They
show.
look exactly alike, right?
Okay, it doesn't matter the
and
names.
Twyla
What kind of humor
is part of the family too.
Katie's kind of humor.
What kind of humor? Katie has humor?
Yeah, she's kind of like The Office, kind of like Schitt's Creek. They've won
New
awards.
girl.
I would
Schitt's
categorize.
Creek.
I would put it different than New Girl humor.
Old
It's a
girl?
mixture.
It's kind of like The Office humor, right?
It's
No.
closer to The Office.
Kind of like sideways
satire.
humor. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Satire. Office, that's why
Or
I don't
like
like
Schitt's
it.
Creek.
It's- Stop saying that word.
It's not
It's
that.
the name of
It's
the
Ban
not.
the word.
Okay, you think I'm saying a
I think
different
it's
word?
spelled differently.
It's
like
spelled
S-
differently.
Do you,
It's a
I'm going to
show.
tell you something.
It's
When
a show called.
a Puerto Rican,
SCHIT.
only they hear, what they hear is the other word.
I think it's SCH.
SCHITTS.
Yeah.
Which is what?
It's
Shit.
it's
Stop
Creek.
saying shit. When I say it, I get the ban. You guys
It's
say
because
it.
you say it, and that's
what
the
it's-
name.
that's what it
That's
looks
what's the name of the
It
show.
doesn't matter. When I say peanuts, you get crazy.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't always pronounce the T.
Peanut. And now you're going to have me saying shit creek.
Isn't that another word
Now
in
you.
Spanish?
Well,
What?
Another word in Spanish?
For what?
How do you say that?
The peanuts?
That word in Spanish.
Or the
Schitt's Creek?
shits?
How do you say it in Spanish?
Which one?
saying it correctly.
Adios. That's what I'm telling you. You don't want me to say it in Spanish. Because I say in Spanish is going to sound very dirty.
Yeah, we had a whole lot going on here yesterday. We're going to
We
change the
did?
subject. They had food, they had
Why are you
Bailey.
changing the
and
subject
then
on
Bailey
me?
had a sugar.
You know, you have a tendency of doing
I
that.
know, because I don't want to get you in trouble. Then Bailey had a sugar crash.
Oh my God. Like,
You abandoned.
Like she hit the wall.
Bailey.
I did not abandon
She went
Bailey.
through the wall.
I did
through the
not
wall.
abandon
Oh,
her.
yes, she did.
You said I gotta go.
Not only that, she started breaking furniture.
No, that was Josh.
Wait,
As Josh went to help her, he broke his only beautiful cup, and he got broken.
I broke my snowman mug.
His snowman mug.
Mug? Your Gina Bella mug?
Yeah,
Mug got
it fell
Mine's
off the
still
table.
okay though.
But I wanted to glue it back together, but it was in 700 pieces.
There's a lot of pieces.
No, it was a $5 million
But it was
mug
really
from
nice
Tiffany's.
that Bailey was having a sugar crash. And Josh was like, let me help you out. And they went out, and he sat down to help her, and then we hear a crash.
And we're like, oh,
I think he was going to help her meditate.
I think he did, though.
How'd you break your mug?
He ended up sweeping the broken glass.
No, what happened? What?
No, we were sitting down on the couch, like cross-legged kind of thing, and I leaned back a little too far, and on like the coffee table behind me was my mug, and it just.
Oh, so you broke it. Okay, then
Yeah, no, I broke
It's
it.
all Josh's
They
fault.
broke his own
Now
mug.
I broke my own mug.
It's all-
Yeah, I don't feel
Josh's
too bad
fault.
now.
So we told Bailey, let us know when you get home. Let us know when you get home safely. And then this morning, she's like, oh, I got home. I forgot to tell you. But that's all good.
Oh my gosh.
But it was really nice that you guys jumped in to help her out. After
We couldn't
all
help it.
partook
She
in the
was
sugar.
dragging all over the floor. She was like, I can't believe you abandoned that.
I did not abandon.
How many whoopie pies did you eat?
I ate 1.5.
She had 4.
She had 2.
No, she had 2, and then there was a chocolate chip one that she ate.
No, it's in the fridge.
Oh, thank goodness.
It was in the
Okay.
fridge. She took a bite. She's like, I can't do it anymore.
Like, I had to go.
But we had Gourmet Tuesday. Did you guys have fun?
Oh my god, that was the funniest thing in the world.
And then you did the Kids Television
Yeah.
Network cooking for whoopie pies. You're
Cooking
going to put
up
that
chaos.
together. Cooking up chaos.
Who was
Yeah.
making drinks?
Katie.
Katie and Josh.
Have those come out.
She wore it. She went to mix it. She put the lid on wrong, and she came out drenched.
It was my first cocktail making.
But it was
so-
nice.
How was your clothes? How did your clothes taste? Did you lick your blouse? and-
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
It was like everywhere.
What do you do when you get? Is that what you do?
Me, I
Lick
wear
your
it this
clothes?
way, put it all on my whatever for
Did
later.
you guys match on
For
purpose
later.
today?
Katie and Josh. It's very cute. Today's show brought to you by the color green.
It's blue. Well, it's blue/mint.
It matches.
I think they're both green. That's very cute.
It's like
And military's wearing green as well.
Must be, that's the day. I know, I keep seeing green today, so.
Just like yesterday
that's
was
the
black.
message.
I didn't get glasses.
We're gonna go and get your glasses today.
Like, just like yesterday was a black. I wore black, Katie wore black, Kira wore black, everybody wore black. Bailey wore black.
You and Bailey
Baxton
were
and
black.
Bailey were black.
So you and Bailey are now hosting the kids
kid-
television show.
Yes,
Cooking up
Are you
chaos.
guys this? What's the name of it?
cooking up
Cooking
chaos.
up chaos.
But are you gonna host the whole show or just a segment on the show? Because I want you to do the whole show.
Yeah, we're gonna do the whole show. Me and Bailey are gonna do the whole show.
So you guys are gonna edit it. So the recipe is, hey
I've already
kids,
edited. Well,
you
it's
did?
already started. I've already started the editing process. We have an opener that
You
needs
might
to
as well hold on to it because Mumbles here don't say nothing.
Ooh-ah.
Hoo-ah, and I want change.
We have the opener finished. I just need a well, not finished. I got the opener backbones. I need the voiceover, closer backbones, and I got everything put together. I
You
just
did that
need-
last night already?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you can control the two of them not to go into a marathon, they would be great hosts for the show.
They did a great job
Segments.
yesterday.
Thank you.
It was really cool, and then he got pied at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell was that? You walked in and you had like stuff all over your face. Where did
So
that
it
come
was
from?
my idea because I thought the kids would find it funny. I said, "Hey Bailey, can you like hide me at the end of at the end?" And she was like, I don't know about this. The kids might not find it funny." I was like, "Well, again, like kids love it. It's a pie in the face. So that's like what the funniest gag in the world." And I expected her to be like the.
But she
like
hit
the
you
nice-
hard, right?
Yeah, it was like a pickup truck.
You had like a black eye.
Boom.
So military was talking about can they do the tortilla challenge? Yeah, don't
Oh my
hurt you.
gosh.
What's the tortilla challenge? Oh, mother of God! What is the tortilla?
It looks like so much
challenge?
hitting, though.
I love the tortilla.
Is it spicy?
Basically,
No,
What
you
is
don't
it?
eat it. No.
No.
is
You have a
anyone
tortilla and you just, you know.
Oh.
explain
Oh,
it?
you asked me if you could do that.
It was going to be a punishment because one of them we wanted to
Not-
sub out.
Baxton military,
About
yeah.
karaoke.
No.
No.
No, you didn't something on karaoke. What's wrong with you?
I
So-
didn't say I was subbing out
No,
karaoke.
No, he asked. But the problem with that challenge, because you use rock, paper, scissors to, right? And the loser of that gets to get smacked with this
You're
thing. But
missing a key
It's-
important part of this.
It would be
Okay.
called.
Oh wait,
So
yeah.
you fill your mouth with water.
right, you have to hold on to
So
it.
you have to hold the water in your mouth, and then you do rock paper scissors, and whoever loses
Gets
gets smacked.
But
But it's almost a challenge of it's humorous, so it's a matter of who
If you spit the
spills
water out.
the water out.
the problem is that parents would probably find that offensive because a kid will
Being
then
smacked with a
start
tortilla?
doing.
Smacked with a tortilla. I thought it was a bag of chips you showed me yesterday, and I thought
No,
that's
no, you
weird.
put water in your mouth and then they take that tortilla. And it also depends on the tortilla you use, right? Because some of them are harder than others. Whatchamacallit, The Rock and the short guy, what's his name?
Kevin Hart.
They started that crap.
Oh, really?
Oh, it was hilarious. And The Rock kept losing. Like 4 in a row. Did you see it? And The Rock is like, and you know, he's a big guy with this little guy. And he gets smacked and smacked and smacked again. I said, this guy shouldn't do this game. His face was red. So that thing was hurt.
And this is
Kevin
why-
was also like really wasn't just like a hit.
It was hitting him. He was haymaking him.
full force. As
And he
could
says,
do.
you do realize when I hit you, you're going down.
and this is-
Now I don't want to do this game with you because first of all, I would go like this, and
Thank
you
you.
would probably hit me, and my head would freaking land over there.
Wappa, wappa.
A wappa, yes, a
wappa.
wappa. A wappa. That's what we should call it. It's wappa.
Yeah, you should call it wappa.
Okay. You good, Josh?
Or the thing from Friends. Remember when Chandler was like,
Yes.
Do you know what I'm
How's
talking
your
about?
head? Is it okay?
It
"Do you need a helmet?" I think he needs a helmet.
You hit your head on a picture frame?
He needs to be wrapped in bubble
Military, is
wrap.
he okay? He's fine.
What do you think,
I
Doc?
want
Do
to
we
do
need
a
to
segment with
amputate it?
military. How many words he says? He's fine.
The whole show he says 4 words.
He's fine. That's two.
Dana's
got
equivalent
two
to
left.
that one interview I had.
Yes, but
With-
that kid was 5.
Yes, with the 5-year-old.
This guy's 55. He has 4 words.
I mean, he says a lot with his eyes and his face. There
Do you
go.
talk a lot at home?
Sure.
Who you talk to?
That was somebody's phone. Whoa,
Your phone is in 2 pieces.
Whoppa!
Is that your phone?
Yeah, and I'm afraid to look at it because
It's okay. It's-
gonna have to
Who
look
do
at
you
it.
talk to at home?
Whoever's there.
guy.
2-worded answer.
Yeah, I think he's
Got 2
hilarious.
words there. Whoever's there.
So normally, do you go home and there's somebody there?
Yeah.
Do you have a dog?
Yeah.
Do you ever talk to the dog?
Sometimes.
Maybe you don't talk to humans.
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm talking to you right now.
That's the most he said all
Wow.
day.
I'm
was 6
amazed. He
words.
has more than 4 words.
He's hilarious.
He is hilarious.
He's a man of few
So,
words.
so whenever we get invited, like to have a public speaker, what's on him? Yo, how you do? That's it.
We should come up with a thing. How can you sell the cafe in less than 3 words?
Military.
Not syllables, words.
3 words.
Same difference.
You guys are hilarious. So we're going to see the new kids segment come out, which is kind of fun. Katie, you got Stress Less and Decompress today? What are you
4
talking
p.m.
about? 4 p.m.
What are you going to talk about?
It's secret.
Tune in
You
to
don't
find
know what
out.
you're
You'll
gonna
have to
talk
tune
about,
in and
right?
find out.
Do you have a
Stress less
guest
and
coming in?
No. Do
Why?
you have a guest coming in?
You should, yes. I think you should evolve your show.
Well, today I don't have a guest.
I think you guys put too much pressure on yourselves when you do this, and then you says, "What am I going to talk about?" So if you have a guest, you can bounce things off of. Interview the new host of the kids' television show.
I volunteer.
What's about Stress Less and Decompressing?
This guy could use it.
Do you
Him
meditate?
and Bailey. Bailey.
I do not meditate, and honestly, I could use a bit of success to decompress.
Were you out walking around at midnight?
You were walking around yesterday?
I
He doesn't want to grab the
I
mic 'cause he
actually
has it on
took
his
your
lap, you
advice.
notice?
I did not walk around in the middle of the night listening
Good.
to my blaring loud music last
Very
night.
good. Hold on to that, because otherwise you're gonna have to keep touching his leg. You don't want to do that. Because he puts it on his leg.
I liked the cooking segment though yesterday, and everyone loved the drink segment. The Rum Diaries loved it.
I gotta tell you something. All kidding aside, the thing that Josh made yesterday was freaking good.
The drink?
What did you make, Josh? Because I was in the back cooking.
The recipe is you put peach schnapps, 2 ounces of that, pineapple, coconut, and orange juice, and put it in a mixture with ice. Shake it up. throw it into a drink, and then put a little vodka floater on top.
Oh.
He couldn't finish it.
I know. I
That's
saw
not-
he brought it out to you.
Minus the coconut.
When I was
that sounds
handing it to you, I was
amazing.
about to pass out. I was
He hands it
tipsy.
to me, but before he does, he takes a big swallow.
He's like, I can't finish it. Wait, have the rest.
I can't finish it, but I'm gonna try. Okay, here you go, have the rest. I'm like, what?
Well, that was the other thing. Bailey had her drink and 3 whoopie
She
pies.
didn't have that much to drink though.
She had a drink?
Well, sort of. I poured half of my drink into hers.
Oh, it was just a little bit.
Katie, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Brax, you were there with her. You
I was in
cooked
the
with
back
her.
doing
You
my
bought with her.
tomatoes.
You didn't see her drink. She was,
I was
right
in the
next
back
to you.
doing the
No,
tomatoes.
she was with me. She was with me, and she was like,
Well,
"Oh,
you
can
had
I
like
have
a
some?"
secret code.
What
you
was
went
it
to?
like when you went to
No,
the
she just
grocery
asked
store
for it.
yesterday?
Honestly, I've never in my entire life had this much fun in a grocery store.
What'd you do?
You know, we
Took
were
Bailey.
skating. We were skating down the aisles on the shopping cart.
Skating down. Were you wearing roller skates?
No, like you know how you get on the put one leg on the shopping cart.
If they had roller skates on, oh my god, the whole
Okay,
place
I
would
have a
burn
challenge for you.
Yes.
I need somebody with a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I want you know those carts that they have?
The
You and
scooters?
the scooters. You and Bailey. I want you to race.
Put a GoPro attached to the
The
scooter,
GoPros on the helmet.
or attached to the scooter.
Like I know they have them at Target, but we'd probably get
You're giving
kicked
him
out
all
of.
these ideas, so
Baxton,
it's
do you have you ever had Heelys?
Oh my gosh. When I was a children, Jesus. When I was a child, I had. This was
Lost
like
Josh
the 3
again.
freaking
Smacks himself
Stooges
in the
right
head.
now.
I got a
I-
headache.
They should be the 3 Stooges.
Yeah, the
Josh,
Three
Baxton, and
Stooges.
military. Look at military. He just sits there. Wow.
Not for nothing, but this guy's
I wonder him and
scary.
Bailey at the same car. They're both like.
You okay?
Yeah, I cough when I laugh sometimes.
So they had fun at the grocery store. They came back with bags and bowls and spoons and can openers. You guys came back with everything.
Yeah, because like I needed something to marinate. I didn't have any bowls or spoons or.
Did you have any coffee today?
What?
Did you have any coffee today?
I don't think he's
No,
having any
no
coffee.
He doesn't drink
I had a
coffee.
ginger ale this morning and some Mentos. Maybe that's the sugar rush coming
Oh, you
along.
had Mentos. There it is.
You like Mentos candy or Mentos gum better?
Candy. I eat like
Thank you,
2.
Baxton.
I eat like 2 of the little rolls every
There's a
night.
Mentos
rolls?
gum.
Yeah.
That's what you eat all day long.
You had 2
Oh,
rolls
yeah, I
this
do.
morning?
Yeah.
You're supposed to have 2 Mentos. Or 2
I eat like a whole roll.
The whole roll, because you just have to have another one. Freddie chews the Mentos gum all the time.
You're supposed to only have 2 candies.
How many Thin Mint cookies do you eat?
Oh.
Katie, how
I
many
can
Thin
eat a whole
Mint
box.
cookies can you eat in a
I
sitting?
can have a whole roll.
Oh, you eat a whole sleeve at one sitting?
My dad and I share it. We put in the life hack. You put it in the fridge, so
Yes,
it's like
ma'am.
cold. We were talking about the Girl Scout cookies, right?
Yes,
Yes.
little Thin Mints.
And then you just eat them.
Yeah, you put them
A
in the
whole
freezer
sleeve, yeah.
and oh my god.
People seem to think a
my dad
sleeve
got
is a
like
serving
5
size.
or 6 boxes, and we'll go through them pretty quick.
That's why I don't buy those potato chips in a can.
Pringles.
Yeah, because I eat the whole
You think
sleeve.
that's a serving size?
Yeah.
A can?
The whole can.
Can you eat just one?
No, who can eat one?
Ever put it on
potato
your
chip?
tongue and see if you can like make like quacky lips?
No.
You've never done that with the Pringles? It's like
It's
the
a
quacky.
waste of assets.
Take 2.
You take 2 and you try to
You've
make,
done this?
Yes.
Of course.
You always done this?
Yeah, you take 2 Pringles, you flip
Do
one
you have a
upside down,
picture
put
of
it in your
that,
mouth, and it's like ducks.
Can we have a picture of that?
We can go get some
Looks like a
Pringles.
duck
Yeah, when you put 2 in and it's like a duck bill in your mouth. Have you done it, Baxton?
100%. I do it every time I eat Pringles.
Why doesn't
You've
that
never done
surprise
this?
me?
That you put on your tuna fish sandwich.
I can put tuna on a potato chip.
Now you are the tuna connoisseur. How did you like the tuna?
It was pretty good. I gotta tell you, you gave me a sandwich yesterday and it was crunchy.
There was lettuce on it.
I put
He's
potato
like, what's
chips.
the green stuff?
I put Doritos on my tuna, and that's crunchy. But yesterday, I'm looking at this is really funny. My body was saying, "What is this?
What
This
is this crunch? It's called fresh
crunch.
lettuce.
Yes.
You could have taken it off.
No, I wanted to eat it.
How was it?
It was okay.
Oh.
And there you have it. He'd rather have the tuna fish.
I like it when people give me a lettuce, tomato, cucumber sandwich. Lettuce, tomato, vegetable sandwich. And I say, I don't eat that.
That's
I mean,
right,
that's
you don't
something that
eat that.
Josh would eat. I don't eat that. So the other day they put mayonnaise and they gave it to me. I ate it. Not bad. Guacamole, is that a thing? That green thing?
You had lettuce, tomato on. It's like a salad sandwich.
You ever have guacamole toast?
Avocado
Avocado
toast.
toast.
Avocado toast?
Oh, you're making that tomorrow night. I thought.
Guacamole toast is not a thing.
I mean, that
No,
is-
avocado toast is a thing.
Avocado toast.
What's
You
a
said
guacamole? It's in guacamole
no
turned into
guacamole
avocado?
toast.
Okay, the difference between avocado toast is nothing less maybe salt and pepper in your avocado.
Yeah.
But for guacamole, there's got cilantro and lime and lemon and salt, pepper, jalapenos if you want to go crazy.
No, not jalapenos. So nothing hot. Why you,
You
gotta
should see our
restrict that?
refrigerator now. It's unbelievably packed with food. It's
What's
like
in
we
it?
everything. We've got tuna, we've got aioli, we've got tomatoes marinated, we've got cookies, we've got frosting. We've got an entire refrigerator full.
So far, your choice of foods, frosting with vegetables.
You got tuna.
Oh, there's tuna left over?
Yes.
We got ribs?
We can get some. There's champagne. There's wine. We've got a busy, great refrigerator. I think that might get us like 23,000 hits if we just open the refrigerator and close the door.
Let the compressed lady do it.
Let's see how many we can get of just opening
like
the
this.
fridge.
Do the chop on the air. Bet you get 50,000 hits.
I know.
It's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
So are we going to bring back Tap with Alana as kids get back into school? Maybe.
We'll see.
Okay.
Should be back.
It's a we see. It's better than a no. And how are your kids doing at school? Your little.
Well, we just,
not your
we
kids,
just
but the
started.
little girls.
Broward County Schools just started on Tuesday was the first day. So this was my first day driving to work since school's back in. It was oh so fun driving. I swear there's like double the amount of people on 95 right now, which I don't know if that's because of work. I don't know if that's because school's back in session or what, but
Yep.
there's way
You
more
gotta
people.
slow down at the school zone, so.
Yeah.
I now try and take other ways. And this morning I was on the phone and I kind of missed my turn. Next thing I knew, I was not in the school zone, but I had to redirect where I was. Ever just drive and forget where you're going? Next thing you know, you're like,
Every day.
I don't
Yes.
want. I don't want to be here.
All the time.
Or I drove to the radio station when I was driving home thinking, why am I driving here? I gotta go this way. And that's south and north. That's really bad.
That's totally the other way. I know.
And because school is out, there's more traffic. So there's a window. Like I left today past 8:30 because I had all that at the house. No traffic. If I leave at 8 o'clock, everybody and Mama Son is in the house.
Well, did you see California now is I think it's California. School's going to be starting later in California. Nothing before 8:30 in the morning.
And how are you?
What do you think about
Go
that?
that way.
I'd like that.
I don't know if it saves a whole. Then I think you just have to stay later though. So for the parents who work, I think it's kind of hard.
What's up? Let me see your finger.
Oh, it's pretty.
She took them all off.
Let me
Instead
see
of
your
fixing
finger.
one, she took off 9.
No, I want to see what the doctor did. Let me see. So you didn't go to the
What
doctor?
happened to the other ones? Why are you wearing 3 Band-Aids? You did it to all of them. She took off yesterday to get a nail fix, and now they're all gone 3 Band-Aids later. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
How do you feel? You and Baxton had this week's round of it. I feel like they take turns.
What are they contagious?
No,
What
you
they
didn't
got?
feel well Monday. She didn't feel well Monday. Last week we had 3 others. The week before that there were 2
It's
others.
going through the
I
cycle.
had like a one-day virus. It was finished.
And you're
be
good.
nice
You have
to
that?
just have it for one day.
You have that?
I used to.
You feel okay? You don't feel okay?
Josh, how do you do a show with one word over here? No. Huh.
I don't know.
Have him do the hello thing.
Josh bounces around and Dan laughs at him. That's their show.
Pull up
Yeah,
a
that's
chair,
about
Rick.
it.
Wow, you heard that? Josh dances around.
You got your show tomorrow. So how are you doing back there?
So explain what happened to your fingers.
I went to the doctor.
You went to the
I went to
doctor?
the doctor for my checkup, and then I showed him my nail, and he was like, "You sure you want to take it off? Because it'll hurt." I was like, "Can I wait?"
It'll
All right,
grow
so
out.
no, hold on. Hold on. So did he glue it and bandage it like I told you to do? I just want to know.
No.
No? He just bandaged it. Then didn't I tell you that before you went to the doctor, let me bandage it?
No.
You had to go to the
you was
doctor for a
trying to
checkup.
glue. You was trying to do all this other
If
stuff.
you put the glue, it would
If you
grow
put
in
the
place.
glue. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Are you
Me?
on top-
Bring
yeah.
that, baby.
But what happened to the other Band-Aids?
Oh, so
I'll
when
show
I
you.
was,
I'll show you
taking
my
nails
paperwork.
off, I was ripping my. That's why but you see these other
She's
two.
ripping her nails off. She ripped her skin
Why
off
would
with
you
it.
do
I
that?
ripped my skin off.
You know, is this like a cry for help? Because Doctor, what's his name?
No, I wanted them.
Military doctor is in the
I
house.
wanted them off
Matthew.
really bad, so I just did
You
it
gotta
myself.
soak them, and
I did.
they
Listen,
didn't come off.
In acetone.
chewing gum and walking is dangerous to your health.
You know
Do
what?
not remove your nails. Just leave them alone. They will
They're
fall
fine.
off.
They will
Soak 'em.
grow back.
I
They'll
remember
fall
during COVID, we all ended up doing our own nails and had to soak them off. Oh my god.
It's terrible, right? Oh my.
There's a whole. Wait, Allie must.
Yeah, you do the foil cotton.
Why don't you go to a nail salon? What are
My
you
nails
doing?
want money?
How much would it? Okay, how much does it cost to stop this agony of your
To take them
hands?
off, it's like $10.
That's
Oh my
it?
gosh! So if I give you $10, can we stop
me,
this
yeah.
nonsense?
Yeah, for removal. To get them done,
Where
like
did
an
you go?
actual nail salon would be like 70
know?
to 90.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
But I have
Beauty
a friend.
hurts.
I have a friend
Beauty
who does them, and
hurts.
She
You
does
have a
them for
friend?
like
Get
40,
another
50.
friend.
No, her friend does it.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
$70?
10.
No, 70, 90 would be like an official salon, but my friend, she has her own business, and it's usually like 40, 50
To soak them off?
to like do the whole thing.
Oh.
And then to take them off, I take them off by myself because I
Wait,
do like the.
she
the
has a
cotton
salon?
and the-
Your friend
yeah,
has a
she-
salon?
Yeah, she has like her own
Tell her to
little
come in. We're
business
gonna
in her
barter
house.
with her. First of all, I ain't telling you to do your nails. I'm telling you to take them off, not do the nails.
The thing with doing your nails is you just can't look at the bill when you get it because
Yeah.
it's just like, ugh.
Why? I don't see you,
Oh, yeah,
you going.
50 bucks.
Chelsea goes, what do
What
you
are
pay
you,
for
a
your
pirate?
nails? You don't want to look at the nail salon bill. You know, the world can be upside down. Inflation can be through the roof. People can't afford
I'm sorry.
gas
I'm sorry.
or
I'm sorry.
food, but yet
It's very difficult to hear you speak when you have all this
When I tell them, when I go
stuff
to the
going
nail
on. What is
salon,
it?
and I
What is
finish
this?
up,
How do you have
tell
time to
them,
get your
don't
nails
even tell
done?
me.
ask Freddie. We were here on Saturday, and I said, I got to go. He said, where are you going? I said, I got to get my nails done.
She hooks up the air conditioning. First of all, you heard the story, right? We moved the whole system, the whole studio to the wall for a box this big.
Smaller
So
than
the guy
Katie.
drags it in here, and I go, that's it? We all said, that's it? Yeah, pretty much. It could have come through the front door. That's the first thing. And then she leaves. I says, where you going?
I wasn't going to be here at all.
I-
And then you said you were. I was going to let them take care of it, and you go, no, no, no. So I came with you. I left.
They were going to take Studio A apart.
So I came back.
I said, absolutely not. Because you never get the sound back, and I got the sound exactly the way I want it. And I said to her, where are you going? So I write to her, we have a major, major meltdown going on.
I said, are you okay? I got it. No. You want me to come back? Nope. I'll be right back. Verbal, nonverbal cues. Nonverbal cues. So I came back. We were a little dusty in A, and I made sure everything
didn't
was
care
good.
about
And then
that.
I left again.
Then I had to find sheets to cover the equipment. So she says, where'd you get this? I don't know, Dawn, from the Dawn chest back in the back.
Everything's there, though. You
It's
just gotta
not
look
there.
at my eye level or below.
I
to
gotta
find it.
crawl on my knees and look for stuff. No, this wasn't labeled.
If you look above my eye level, it is not there. So maybe Allie's friend can hook you up now.
I don't know. No, thank you.
Let me tell you something.
No. It's like I'm not gonna get my nose done for a long while.
Blowtorch and pliers.
Just
That's
let 'em
all
grow
I need
out.
to fix it.
My nose.
Just
I
let
would
'em
take
grow
them
out.
out for you. Blowtorch and
I actually have really
pliers.
nice nails when they grow out. I just choose to get them done sometimes.
Katie's got these nice press-ons she had on.
Let me see, Katie.
I threw them out.
You threw them out?
They were not staying.
I know.
And
Why
I
should you
was-
get crazy gluing them on?
I had to
No,
glue
don't
them
do
back on
that.
every 5 seconds.
Don't crazy glue them on.
I
They
haven't
won't
gotten my
never come
nails
off.
done like actually like in so long. So I want to do that.
The one
Freddie
thing that
said he's gonna pay for all our nails.
What? Thank you, Freddie.
thank you,
Thanks,
Freddie.
Freddie. I appreciate
My
it.
Thank
nails
you,
are-
Freddie.
My nails are in desperate need of a new manicure.
We should get-
Blowtorch and
Allie,
hair
bring your
don't
pliers.
friend
own a
in.
blowtorch.
Let's do a nail session. Ever do like a girls' party? You do
No,
like
we're
a
not
whole
doing
nail
that.
situation.
We're not doing that. No, we're not
Yes,
doing
close my
that.
It's a girls' day.
No, we're
A
not doing
mani-pedi
that.
day.
No, we're not doing that.
Ever had a pedicure?
We're not doing
That sounds
that.
You own a
fun.
nail salon.
Guys, then
Do you
we'll
know
have.
who used to own a nail salon? Chase and Swap.
You guys have sports.
Wasn't that the name of it?
Chase and Swat. No, it was something else.
That wasn't your nail salon?
Apothecary was the name of my place.
Like,
My club was called Chase and Swat. My nail salon was called Apothecary.
Really?
Yeah, nail salon.
When you drove the bus, did the bus have a name?
It was.
drove a bus?
It did have a name because it was a team bus. I used to drive this high school team.
So he drove his bus. He had a nail salon.
Yeah,
Apothecary.
I used to go buy the nails. They used to be in numbers. So you had to buy like 5,000 in these big bags. And when you went to the nail place, they used to tell you the size, the curve, the this, the that, the color.
See, I get pointy tips, so they have to put out another set of nails.
But the whole industry has changed. Don't they buy the long ones now and cut it down to where you want it or something like that? Industry has changed, and back in the day, they were all cut to size. And then the machine that does that stuff, there was a machine.
It's
and
not
these
a
kids-
machine. There's a woman that does this.
Well, there was a woman in the day. It used to be a machine
The
that used to
airbrush?
come out and airbrush it, and I was mesmerized by that. But
Did you
I
see-
made a lot of money. I was the only one in East Tremont that
that's
did it.
that's what I'm
Still
saying.
go and get a mani-pedi sometimes?
No, but they used to make me do it. I used to have the nicest man hands in the world.
Hair and nails for women, even in a pandemic, with inflation, still get our hair and nails done.
Did you see the thing from Target? I think it was like a one location thing, but they had a thing where you could go in and you could get your nails done, and it was like a whole machine that like paints your nails, and it like almost
put
like
your hand
it,
in?
yeah, you put your hand in, it
Like the
sprays
Jetsons.
it sprays like the paint on there, and it like I don't know if it's
That's
Did
kind
it
of
work?
cool.
well, I don't know. There's not one at my Target.
I'm a firm believer for women, nails
Rosie?
and feet should always be manicured. I'm a firm believer. in
Do you
that.
like them to match? As a guy,
I do.
same color,
I do.
military. Sure.
Speaking.
Baxton, do you even look at that?
No. This
I
is
think
when
so.
I was a store. There's this one time, this is when I was a wee lad.
A wee lad.
And,
In what country?
There's a story as
must
to
have been in
manicure.
England.
What's the
Yeah,
story?
hang on. This is when I first.
Was he drinking?
I actually do get my manicure and pedicure.
You
I do.
Give us
I
your
don't
hands.
get. Well, I haven't gone in a while.
You understand the struggle.
I
you don't have the time for it.
You know, my toenails clipped, my fingernails clipped, and it's the thing I do. And one time, this is the first time I did it, and it was close to Halloween, and I got my nails painted matte black, and I got a little spider web on it.
Same color if they're asking.
You had it on too,
Some
Matt
things
Black,
should
right?
be kept under the rug, buddy.
Josh, when a girl has a manicure pedicure, you like the colors to match?
I mean,
Yeah, I think
I really don't prefer it, but it doesn't matter.
You don't prefer? You rather mismatch?
No, I like it just being natural.
Or you don't want them to color
Just
it at
like
all?
the nice buff look.
Yeah.
I always said to you, a woman's feet to me says a lot. If you have cruddy feet, it says one thing. If you have beautiful, immaculate conception feet, it says another thing. For me personally, I'm sorry. But remember, I used to be in that business.
Nothing grosser than someone doing a pedicure on some gross looking feet, right?
Oh, you make them beautiful.
What were you thinking?
Well, I had a fun fact about the Jetsons, but then we got on this feet topic.
What's your fun fact about the Jetsons?
Well, Freddie mentioned the Jetsons, and it reminded me of something I saw the other day. That if you are a fan of the Jetsons, a fun fact about it, if you pick up into the details, is George Joseph Jetson, and that's a father, correct? Who plays on his ID of when he was born. He was born on either July 31st or August 1st of 2022. So because the Jetsons are set in like the 2060s or something like that,
He's a newborn right now.
technically,
We celebrated his
George
birthday.
Jetson was just born.
We celebrated his birthday on the 22nd.
Yes, he's a newborn now, right?
I don't know what
He's like a month old. George
Yeah,
Jetson.
July 31st, August 1st of 2022 is when George Jetson was born.
And there you have it. New thing.
Now, how many times do you go a month to do your nails? Twice a
2.
month? So it usually lasts 2 weeks?
I could probably squeak out 3, but I don't.
Really?
That I don't squeak out 3?
I go 3.5. I let them
So
grow.
does Chelsea until they pop and she's like, ah, Mom!
Well, I don't do a pops. I just paint my own nail. I do the gel though.
What I laugh is when they put the fake nail and they don't go and it outgrows
All the way
leaves,
down?
leaves the gapper.
That's
you know what
the
the
thing.
gapper is?
In between the cuticle? Yep.
You had the gapper. So when I'm in a meeting with women, I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
It grows
and I
out.
see it. I'm like, and I'm not listening to what they're talking about. I do
Wow.
a military. Uh-huh.
Really? You're
yeah.
captivated by the woman's
I'm
nail
not
growth?
captivated. I'm just wondering, can you fix those things?
Wow. Maybe she's busy.
Nail growth.
She's a hardworking woman.
Period.
Where's the disclaimer? You heard what she said.
What, she's busy? Period?
What'd you think I said?
Glad I don't get that anymore, too. I'm glad that whole situation's over.
It's a situation, right?
Benefit of being one of the only benefits of being 55.
I was watching a show last night. I'll keep it with no name, and it was about that time of the month. And he's screaming at her how she turns like this incredible savage once a month, and he got tired of being abused. So, and she's very emotional. So he's telling her how he feels. She says, "I don't talk to you bad that way." So he takes out a tape recorder, and he has her taped. And my God, she's like possessed. And she looks at him, and there's like this long look, and she starts to cry. "You are a complete boop, boop." And this is the show. So even if you try to defend yourself, you can't.
I gotta tell you, I kind of feel bad for guys because now I'm on the other side of this. I look back thinking, it must be awful. Like if there's two women as partners, you're going through it at the same time. So you're just, it is what it is. But
It's
if you're a
horrible.
guy, you're never really going through it, except you're really going through it. And you can't possibly understand what
How
it
do
is.
you overcome a woman's time when you're a guy? I mean,
Well-
we suffer more than the women.
Well, you remember when we had our crew at some point and all the girls were sort of
The
synced up?
same week. It was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. I told Dawn, let's just
It
shut
was
down.
Teddy and whoever was here, they all synced up on the same week. And you were like, oh my
That's what
God.
So I used to walk
It
around
happens,
here, right?
right?
I used to say, "Can you? Can you? Can you? Can you?" So I used to go, "I'm out of here.
You
I'm
were just
done."
going to sit in another room because no matter what you said. And then they went back to doing their own thing. It
And
was
then
like not
and
good.
all the witches got into one room, and all you saw was like ice pouring out of the ceiling.
There was a moment. I almost felt badly for you because it was bad.
Badly, I was crying. I used to go to the corner over there to cry.
You and Slick would just sit in the other room because they got.
Slick used to say, "I ain't going in there. You go." It was horrible.
Just to interject a teachable moment, though, Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happened when you were talking about the feet, and Bree shouted out, well, something about being a hardworking woman,
Yeah.
and everyone in here shouted, period? It was
She did.
correct.
Yeah.
It wasn't inappropriate.
It was
It's
an
a-
end of a sentence.
It's a reference to a common slang term that is used today. So, just to teach you, period, that has P-E-R-I-O-D with a T at the end. It comes from period, which you put on the end of a sentence, and it's used as an interjection to show that a statement is final. There's nothing else to say or to be debated. The
Spell it
conversation's
again?
over.
It's
period with a
a
T at
T.
the end.
Is there a D too?
He's putting it in the
Yes.
board.
And so
P-E-R-I-O-D-T?
yes. So usually it comes after a statement to be like, nope, like mic drop. So when Bree said, oh, it could just be a hardworking woman, and Katie went, period, it was to end the conversation. Mic drop.
But
exactly
you
what
can,
she
you can
said.
have that
done.
definition of anything. If I say I was sitting having dinner with a Chinaman, you guys get all bent. Yeah, you see, you get bent. Why? He's not. What is he? Oriental. Well, Oriental. You could be Chinese. You could be Korean. You could be all
You
the
know what's funny? Because we've all talked about that. So when I get my nails done, where are you from?
Korea
I'm from Vietnam,
or Vietnam.
but I speak Chinese. No one says I'm Asian. They don't. They
Oriental.
I'm from China. I'm from Vietnam. I think we've become so hypersensitive that when we actually talk to people who are from Japan or from China or from Vietnam,
Or from China, and you say Chinese. I go. I agree with you, but this person over here is going to scream at you.
but
can't
as a
say that
culture,
word.
everyone's so afraid to offend anyone. We put them in, and then
It's not fair.
it's like I'm Jewish, but if someone said to me, "Where are you? Where are you
Did
from?"
you
it
use the
becomes-
J word?
But when you are what you are,
So-
it's just different.
I gotta laugh. So let me get this right. You're putting period with a T.
I've never heard of that before.
It's not a me. This is
It's-
common.
yeah.
You could have asked everyone in
Is it
here.
like urban?
We all know it.
Is it
You
called
know it?
urban
Do
vernacular?
you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah,
Did you know that with a
period.
T?
With a T?
With a T?
Like if you say something like
With
for
a
example-
T.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
it simple.
like-
Yes or no?
Yes. If you say like you're going to your
You
room
knew?
and you're gonna do this. Period.
You
Well, I
knew
don't know
that?
about
It had a
that.
T at the end?
I don't know
someone's
about that one,
outside.
Braxton, but okay.
Military, can you answer the door, please? I
Period.
see someone, but I don't hear the doorbell ringing. It must be Arizona's dad.
Period.
There's a song. Period. On Seagull.
Is it end with a T?
That's
Oh.
I ain't buying that.
Tell him to come on in. Arizona's dad's in the
Arizona's
house.
dad's in the
How
house.
you like that? You like that claim to fame?
Arizona used to be one of our.
Steph was one of our first interns.
OG, yeah.
One of our OGs, and of course she went to Arizona.
Stephanie And
Steph-
you
Davies.
did Arizona.
Well, she
She
went
was
to
from
Arizona.
Arizona State
Oh, she went to
University.
Arizona.
So you know Freddie and his nicknames for whatever reason. Steph.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was Arizona.
So it was really
She was hilarious.
So it was funny because then I was at the Crystal store, a month ago? And I was talking, I said, oh, we interviewed Jolie DeMarco on our show years ago up in the gallery. And she said, oh, I'm really good friends with 2 of your former interns. And I'm thinking, yeah, right. She goes, I know your show. And again, I'm thinking, yeah, right. Who are your friends? She tells me Lisa and Steph. So she totally was totally true. She totally knew our show, and she was really good friends with 2 of our past interns.
Now, do you remember the guy up at the gallery? They used to do throat therapy.
What?
Throat therapy. You remember him?
And what does that entail?
Well, let me tell you first how I met him. He was on one of the Friday shows.
Oh, the swallowing person?
No, this guy, he takes his fingers and he asks you to talk normally. And he puts his fingers on your throat. He's been doing this for 30 years. He's done it for superstars. He's done it for everybody. And Joe Rubio, he had something in his throat that was bothering him. And he says, you got a knoll here. And he moved it. And Joe says, oh my God, what'd you do? So anyway, he's going to come in. We interviewed him 3, 4, 5 years ago up in the gallery. So when he comes in, he looks at me, he goes, Freddie! I'm saying, yo, how you doing?
I told you, you've been around for a while, haven't we?
It must be, and I didn't know, but it reminds me of these people you meet in the past. So I'm going to bring him in, and if you have any ailments with your throat, he'll tell you, and he fixes
Is
it.
he like a
It's
physical
amazing.
therapist?
I don't know. I'll let him explain it, but it's amazing what he does.
Interesting.
It's fun.
Very cool.
It's
Now,
good for your voice,
I
for
remember the
singing.
swallowing lady that we had on
Yeah,
up in the gallery.
I made fun of that. And we had her here too.
Of course you did. You made fun of it. I know. Shocker
No.
that is.
Period.
Period.
my new thing.
How you use
P-R-I-D-T.
it.
We should
How
do
do I
it a word
pronounce
of the
that?
day.
That was not good use.
How do I pronounce that?
Period.
Okay, it's just period.
It's just period?
Like,
yeah.
So I
With
just
a
say
silent
just
T.
period?
No, you just say the word period.
Period?
Like the
And it's
Punctuation.
understood that it has a
You
T?
only say it after like a closing as an interjection, not just randomly after you finish talking.
No, I know that, but
like
if I'm
for
making
example,
a statement, can I
for
say
example,
period?
when Haley would come in, we were like, "Oh my God, you look so cute!" Like blah blah blah. We'd like, "Period."
No, not like that.
Remember Just Jack?
Why would I just like that?
What was the show where it was just
Because
Jack
then
with
no
Deborah
negative
Messing?
comments afterwards.
No, I
Period. She looks
understand that,
amazing.
but shouldn't it be like a
Period.
point of
You and I
reference?
are old.
Yeah, but we can also be like, "You look amazing." Period.
Look amazing, period? I don't know.
You gotta do the whole
Women,
hand thing. And look.
girl
And I gotta
power.
do this
You gotta
thing
do the
too,
whole
girl
hand
power.
thing. You
You
like-
got like this whole woman
girl
thing
power.
going with this
She
word.
says it's that.
It's this.
It's that.
What is this? No, it's like,
No, it's like this.
You can just snap, and then you can go.
That's early 2000s.
so now it's like this. This is a thing. This was going on in the 70s. Did you know that? This is going on. You remember this? Look over there. You remember when you went like this? You remember
I
this?
remember.
You guys don't remember this?
I remember the
You don't
bunny
remember
thing.
the bunny ears. You
Yeah.
remember
Oh
that?
my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, I did it this way. I'm sorry. You remember this? Do you know how old
Would you
that
do
is?
this?
You put
Yeah,
the
he
two
did a
fingers.
bowl.
I did
He
this.
did like
Oh, because that's how he does too. We do this. This
Okay,
is
but you
piece.
put this behind. You know where it came from?
Where? Piece.
Come on now. You guys are educated students and you know everything.
What?
You know where it came from?
No.
The pagans. The
Bunny
Don't laugh.
ears?
Yes, look it up. Came from the pagans. Halloween came from the pagans.
Yes.
Well, this was part of that. They used to do that to cast away spirits.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't believe me. Look it up.
Freddie's history, but
Remember when I said to Teddy that fish live in trees? You remember this statement? You remember? Freddie? Do you remember when I said to Teddy, I think you were here, that fish live in trees? Did I remember that? Hold on,
gotta
before
go
you
look
go.
at fish.
My fish.
Before you
You gotta
go.
go vacuum your
Before
grass.
you go, look it up. She did, and she says, you gotta be kidding me. Look it up. There is a fish that lives in the trees under the water.
You see, you didn't say that. You said
I didn't have to, because, period.
Oh, whoa.
No.
That's all I got to say.
Watch out.
All right, we're gonna wrap these fun facts up. We're gonna talk to Allie because she's a whole nother generation of vernacular. So we'll see what happens with that on our
Afraid.
afternoon
Very
show.
afraid, very afraid.
More to come. We'll be in New York today. WGHT coming up at 12 o'clock.
Period.
Stress Less and Decompress with Katie at 4. We've got Rose at 3. The Mystic Spiritual Alchemist. I think Joy Nash show is today at 10:30. A lot of stuff.
10:30, yeah.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Period. Don't be late.
Bye-bye. Period.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No company dry.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because, you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.